Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I want to start by thanking you all so much for all of the support you have shown me last year. But with the new year upon us, I would like to do things a little different and get out of the parking lot and the city a little more this year. But before I do so, there's a few things that I need to do before I think about heading out of the city. And the first one starts with Chris. You see, I told Chris that I would give him my propane stove, and today is the day we do that. You see, Chris has grown on us very quickly, him and his little short bus. Whenever I see someone starting a new build, it always reminds me of when I started this van build and multiple other vehicle builds before. And starting it with a bare bones vehicle is brave. It can be scary and overwhelming with all of the things you see that you could use, might need, or do need. So I'm happy to be able to donate this stove to Chris to get him one step further to making his bus feel like a home. And it actually works out for the both of us as it opens up space for a few of my new toys. I'm thinking the Starlink will go right next to the fridge. As I can't open these doors anyway, I don't mind blocking them off. Huge thanks to Mr. Blur for letting me use his vacuum to clean up this mess once I get that stove out of there.
Pivot! Pivot!
It'll be tight. Ain't got no gas in it. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. This is a perfect time to show you guys exactly how I've been powering my stove for all of these years. You see right behind my seat, I keep a 20-pound propane tank. It has a regulator and a rubber line on there, and it runs directly to my propane 4-burner stove oven. I'll show you exactly how once we get up there. And I just want to note that in no way is this considered safe or legal, but for me it's worked for years. Now that we've disconnected the propane line, we'll go underneath the burners and I'll show you exactly where it is connected under there. Now that I realize this, I'm gonna have to find a spot for all of this stuff once the oven's gone.
Today you die.
Today. Now that we have the oven cleared out, it's a good chance for me also to show you guys exactly what's not been working on this oven since I've owned it. As you can see by the hanging piece, that is the thermocoupler, and the rest of it is some kind of junction box. The pilot light does light, but it never did ignite. A few people I have spoken to over the years of trying to fix this mentioned that it might be the thermostat, but the thermostat is actually up here in this spot. And it all comes together once you get underneath this 4-burner. As you can see with this junction box here, all of the lines from underneath join to it, and then the propane connection goes to there.
Chris? Chris? Odie in there. I'm like, I can't believe Odie swallowed him in there.
There we go. So I might be able to give you the regulator as well. I just gotta see if I can sneak it through here. If so, I mean, you could probably have it either way, but
Well, they're
I
not.
won't have to disconnect it.
Yeah, they're not terribly expensive, the regulators,
Oh yeah, they could be like 30 to 60 bucks. And this one's a 6-footer, so I think he's like 45 or something when I got it.
Oh yeah.
I had like a 4-foot one because I was like, oh, I only need to go from here to there, but the bottle was too tight, so I got a 6. I think it's like a 6-footer or something like that. Yeah, it's looking like I'm gonna have to disconnect it either way. So go back to the original process of dealing with this. Let's do that. Try and keep those burner tops on there. Crystal! How you doing, girl? This is what I hate dealing with, is the propane there. Propane. Propane.
Julian, I picked you guys up at jail 5 minutes ago. We already want to steal car stereos.
Oh shit.
So we just gotta commit a few crimes, Bubbles, just so we can get in. So we don't have to commit crimes.
Hey man, you got a small thumb wrench handy?
Like a man.
I mean, where's my freaking line wrenches? Ow. I always put my tools away.
And then you need them.
Yeah, and right now they're away really neatly, and of course I need them. This is genius.
You have line wrenches and they're rare.
I know, right?
Never has line wrenches. The handiest.
Now, where did I put them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, perfect size too. Thank you. How's you doing, Crystal?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
I'm sort of kind of awake.
Yeah.
How about I just meet you guys out in Cochrane at the Walmart?
Yeah, we could do that.
Because otherwise I gotta fight Deerfoot
Yeah.
to get here. Whereas where I'm at, I can just do
Go straight over.
Anderson to Stony and then down the back.
That works for me.
So just let me know when you guys are there.
What time are you thinking?
I'm not going to be done work till probably about 4:30, so I probably won't get out there much before
5-ish.
5:30.
Okay.
Because I got to put some gas in the Jeep too.
Because we're in no rush to go out either.
Yeah.
But we do
I
want to
don't
make
want
a
to be
point of
going
it.
out there when it's really dark.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's a dark spot to get down to. But you'll have fun because you get to use your Jeep for crawling and stuff.
Oh, fun. Alrighty.
And you're going with 2 big vans, so like if you get anywhere near stuck, we can pull you in real quick. I see Joel pulling up there now.
Oh yeah, that'll make some room.
Okay, Chris. So this is your line right here, buddy.
Chris.
Probably got a bunch of butt crack on the camera. Guaranteed.
I'm walking it.
I'm walking it.
Really?
That's your line, mate.
Thanks.
And then that'll hook up to the back of this. I'll show you right here. It's just this connection,
Oh yeah.
right? So I'll put a thumb wrench on it. We can connect it. once
Beauty, and you
we're in.
got it off no problem. Look at that.
Yeah. So now it just comes to the seeing if we can get this thing out of that door, right?
Yeah.
So let's do that. There we go. Can you see a little better? Like you're gonna answer me.
I've done this dance in stairwells with couches and shit before.
Right. Like it's not horribly heavy. It's just awkward because of the size, right? That's all. So if you can grab underneath, there's a piece of wood separating the bottom of the stove, like right in here. There you go. And then we'll just, and then we're gonna have to do a full shirt turn here.
I think we might have it.
Yeah,
Check
dude.
this out. Dude, it's mine that we gotta worry about. Yeah. So I'm gonna open the back anyway.
One second, I just want to grab my camera. Naked that spot looks. But when I built it so that it could be removable if I wanted to ever cook outside. But with experience, I know now that I'll never really do that. So I'm glad Chris can get some use out of it. And also built box around it. And this is where your propane line goes in. But yeah, it's a pretty simple process. A lot of people said that you couldn't do it with a propane oven. This is a proof that you could prove them wrong, right? Just a simple, basically it's a barbecue propane regulator line. Click that to the back of that thing. And I mean, this thing has literally saved me so many winters, you guys, you don't even know. Fortunately, I could never get the oven working, but every one of the burners has never let me down. So it's good to see it go on to the turtle home. The turtle. All right, let's try and get this in there. Ooh, that came out so much better than I expected too. It looks so nice in the light. My propane stove.
Very clean.
So I pulled it out, and then I'm gonna give it to Chris because the oven's never worked for me, and like I never use 4 burners. As you guys know, I'm not a cooker.
Yeah. That's really smart, brother.
Yeah, right. And now I can get something a little smaller. All of this in my van now I can utilize for another build of like drawers for cutlery. That's the one thing that's always danced around my van. It's like forks, knives. Not like I got any, but when I do, it's always missing.
And the oven works good, right?
The oven's never worked. So the thermocoupler on the inside right here. Watch, I'll show you, Chris. And I'll just fast forward through all of this nonsense, as you guys have heard this already. A little thin bit, like.
I'll just get a beater like Bruce has got that.
Hey.
Scrappy! Oh, it's so funny. I was thinking that and then I realized. That's what I was going to say.
Because I was like, oh, it's like a junkyard. It's registered as a junk van now, right?
Oh, it's so scrappy. That's just unreal.
I will also talk a little more on this situation
Anyways,
in an upcoming video. Have a good day.
Do I need to pick up anything?
Walmart's so close, so.
Yeah, I was going to say we're going to meet there anyway, so if there's anything that I have.
It's like 4 minutes away.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Oh, it might be still going, yeah. No faces though. I'll reach down. I set it up so that we can go in there, but yeah.
Well, I don't think we'll make it though. I think you bought this van in Newfoundland, right?
No, I bought this van in Alberta. And then
how does it show up registered as scrap in?
Well, that's the thing. I'm gonna vacuum up a bit. But look at the space we got back in here. So now that this is all gone, my thought is eventually I'm going to redo this and this if we decide to keep the van. We will know Monday. I'll talk more with that when it happens. But for right now, I'm thinking I'm just going to put this seat in here, and then I'd be able to put my Starlink next to my fridge. So, yeah, let's see if it fits. We might have to cut that armrest off. Hopefully not. But let's see what it looks like, man. Oh, we can make it fit. It's tight, but we can make it fit. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna put it in right now because I got a feeling once it goes in, it's gonna be really tight to get back out. Right now, I'm just gonna pull the seat out, vacuum all of this mess, put my kitchen stuff away, and then we will put the seat in. So, I'll see you guys in a minute. Ow. Every time I touch something, I bust my knuckle.
The Amish way, yeah. I'm just bad. You got a big old bag of food?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, the ledges on the bus save all the trouble. Makes everything easy. That's really easy.
He's full. And use as many as you need to. That's like one of 3 dashes. Yeah, dude. Oh, that's wicked, man.
Here, you know what?
That's perfect height, dude.
I could pop in a light if you want some light in here.
No, you're all good, dude.
I'm just charging the battery.
That is sweet.
Well, like, if I can remove it, so when it is hooked up to the tanks underneath, I can put it in the corner. And add some space. But the tank's on the other side, and it's anchored really well to the wall.
It's so much funny how much higher you can go than me.
Yeah.
You know?
That's like, and because you can build off the back wall, and it makes it a lot easier. Like, that's really sturdy.
Heck yeah, man.
Like, it's not going. I added extra wood. And
Good job.
Thank you, though.
No
man.
worries, man.
Yeah, that's good stuff. There it is.
I like what you did with the seats, too.
What's that?
I like what you did with the seats, too.
Yeah.
With your bed.
Yeah, cutting them into pieces to make it.
Heck yeah, man. Once Chris was all sorted, I still had one more thing to do before attempting to head out of town. So right now we've got to remove the seat. And we got to lube up these bolts underneath as well. I'll show you guys in a second. We'll get it out.
This little ratchet
Okay.
might just snap at some point.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
So Chris is gonna put that one. We're gonna unbolt. Yeah, Chris is gonna bolt onto here, and then I'm gonna go underneath.
All right, Popeye.
With this guy, and hold on. Let's do it.
Gonna be tough.
What are you going for first? You want to go for that same one? Okay, let's go for that one. Even with fighting rusty bolts, at times, I still would rather work on an older vehicle like this. I actually prefer the older style vehicles over the new ones. Every time I've ever worked on a new vehicle, every bolt I've ever touched has snapped like butter. These old Chevy bolts, they take some prying, and you can get them to snap. But I can guarantee you, I've never had a Stanley ratchet snap on me working on any newer vehicle. The bolt will snap far before then. We ended up breaking one bolt on this seat, but when we got to the next bolt, the ratchet was the thing that snapped. Sorry, Mr. Blur. I'll replace it. You guys up there busting the ratchet. Now we got wrenches. See if this will do the job. I'll show you the wrench or the ratchet later. Sometimes, no matter how easy the job, there's always a little hiccup. For instance, this job just required us to remove 4 bolts and pull the seat out. And you guys can see how that's going. we are free. Hey you guys, so we just stripped the seat of these old style cushions, and even the armrest. And look how it looks. Not too bad. Now with the armrest just being like that, it might be worth upholstering. It's a lot thinner. Kind of looks like a racing seat, honestly. So eventually, hopefully, this guy will replace that one. And yeah, we'll do some work to it beforehand, but it's looking pretty good. Also, this one has a swivel base, so it's gonna require moving my fuse panel underneath my seat currently, but we'll look into that once we get to it. For right now, I'm gonna throw this into the van, and we're gonna get heading somewhere. Okay, we got it in. Now time to hit the road. This place has been so crowded lately. I haven't really had a chance to film too much, or even have a moment to talk without hearing someone else in the background, so it's been a bit frustrating. I'm hoping to head out tonight to be able to clear the mind a little bit, and with having a cleared out van, clearing out my mind, I think it's the next step to the new year. So let's see where we end up. Time to grab a quick shower before we head out of town. So I end up staying out there for a few days. I want to be clean from the jump, so let's get this over with, hit the road. I don't normally go to this gas station for a shower, and this is exactly why. I find every time I come to this one, they never end up cleaning it in between showers. And I've always hated this bloody shower head that just rains down on you. I don't know, something about it I just never liked. Also, this place is, well, a typical truck stop, I guess. But we're in a rush, so let's get in and out and back on our journey before something else takes us off track. Hey guys, all clean, ready to go. I need to put some air in my tire and then hit the road time. Pretty tired, but I need to get out of the city tonight. I know, I'm so excited for it. Hello, Crystal. Nice to see you away from Deerfield City. Waking up near the water is something I haven't done in a very long time. And it's something I'm hoping to do more of in the new year coming. But this great escape and waking up the next morning with this beautiful view that you guys will have to see in the next video totally made it worth the great escape. Hey guys, we made it. Feels really good to be out of the city for a bit and just relax. So it's exactly what we're gonna do tonight. Just sit back, relax, and I'll check in with you guys first thing in the morning. And check back for the next video where we get into a little bit more adventuring. But for now, remember, never give up on living life, because life is the most precious thing we have. If you'd like to help support the channel, be sure to check us out over on Patreon. You huff at us. Oh, he's coming down. He's coming down, Odie. Be careful, little guy. Be careful, little guy. You're drowning, I'm drowning too. Come on, little guy.